Hey guys, part 3 of the Toolbox fit out and Hilux build for camping, fishing and hunting. If you've just caught on to the videos, this is a series of videos that are a budget build for a camping, hunting and fishing. Going away places 1 or 2 nights at the max. I've got young kids, so any more than that tend to get the boredom thing happening. Also, the fact that this is a Hilux petrol model also limits the availability to be able to go over, overlanding on long trips, just because it is fuel thirsty. Hoping to get a long range fuel tank for it, as mentioned, but anyway, that's in the first vid. If you haven't seen it, check down below or subscribe and check the previous videos. This is, as I said, part 3, the subfloor build. So just grab the phone here, get my finger out of the way. So what I've done here is these slats are 20 by 40 mil, just pine slats. All right, they're cheap, they're very, very lightweight. I had a bunch of them around from a job that I did a little while ago, so that's why they've been used. The other one is the 70x35s. There we go, 70x35s. They are liquid nails with heavy duty liquid nails. Now the heavy duty liquid nails, the reason why I use this one is because I had 3 tubes of it, but also because it says here that the flexibility and movement in buildings can cause bonds to weaken over time. Liquid nails heavy duty is flexible enough to respond to the movement, allowing a strong bond to be maintained. It also said that it bridges gaps. So with the Toolbox, the way that it's folded and pressed and welded, it's not 100% flat. And being that it's not 100% flat, when I put the timbers on, there was some gaps in certain places. However, this bridges the gaps up to 9mm. So the other thing is it's water resistant, which is another thing why I wanted it, because I plan to do a couple of river crossings and creek crossings. The kids love that. And the contact bond is 2 to 4 minutes. Now, I know a lot of guys use the Sikaflex, and one of the other guys I was speaking to today who's done a canopy build, Tommy, he was telling me that he Sikaflexed a lot of stuff and he found it to work really, really well. And he also mentioned some ideas of what we could use, or what I could use to, put this subfloor in, and some shelving and whatnot with it. And they're all great ideas, and thanks for that, Tommy. But at this point, I'm going to go with the materials I've got, which is stuff on hand at the house, and stuff that I've got in the garage, or stuff that I can source from different places. So, as I said, it's a real budget build, hoping to get away with it. I do know the theory, buy once, cry once. And I suspect that I'll probably buy 3 times in some of this application and cry 3 times. But trial and error. As I said, this Toolbox is not my forever build. This is a part-time build for me to get the kids out, and in 5 years' time, if the kids love it and we're doing it every 3rd or 4th weekend and on the holidays, then by all means I'll invest in a canopy and I'll do the thing right from the get-go and invest a bit of money into it. But until then, likelihood is I'll go away on the first trip and the kids go, "Dad, we hate this. The only thing we liked is cooking marshmallows," and that's it. So I'll be doing the solo missions by myself. So anyway, I'll go and show you the completed version, because this one here is, as you can see, this is just going through the stages of installing it. So the holes, where are we? Holes here pre-drilled with a 4mm drill through to the bottom one, and then the 55 bugle, timber bugle put in. I think they're rated to 15 Newton meters of application. So they're chipboard / batten screws, so they'll be fine for what I'm doing. So there is that one. And I'll go around to the other side. Don't worry about the Jack Daniels cans there. And here is the finished version. Now waiting for the floor. As you can see there, I'm actually shaking the whole car with that one. So, incoming videos and coming setups, what I'll do is I'll show you guys where I propose to put everything, where I propose to lay out the drawers, the battery, the junction box with all the 12 volt gear and the display. I'm looking at a bulkhead with a CD player in it and some speakers. I'm looking at how I'm going to introduce the auxiliary battery to the main battery. Some lighting, I wouldn't mind doing some 12 volt lighting with multicolored, so white for certain applications, orange or red for night time so the moths and the bugs don't come around. Obviously where I'm going to put the cooking gear, I've still got to work out where I'm going to put the water tank. Do I put it underneath or do I put it up above? The long range fuel tank, if I don't get it, can I run an external sub tank? And what the Victorian rules are for the Vic roads are on that one. The solar panels, either 2 or 1. I'm also modifying and building my own roll bars / ladder racks out of probably 50 by 25, 2.5 mil tube steel. I'm going to weld them up. So yeah, so there's a lot of things that are coming up, but hopefully you guys will be on the journey with me. So this is part 3. Next will be carpeting and flooring, and then set out for the next lot of accessories to go in here. So anyway guys, thanks for watching and stay tuned for part 4. Thanks.